About that real
The
quick.
Utah Jazz have been caving within themselves. There seems to be a loss of chemistry that continues to spiral downward between Gobert and Mitchell. We actually seen a stats that said he averages 2 passes a game to Rudy Gobert.
That's
Only 2. An average that the top
Whoa.
2 was Bojan Bogdanovic with 9, and then the other one was
Oh my God, it is tomorrow.
Royce O'Neal with another 9, and then it was Conley at like 6, and then 4 to like Jordan Clarkson, I think it was. So the supporting cast in Bogdanovic or Bogdanovic,
That's a
and
pretty strong stat, bro.
that's crazy.
That's
Especially
nuts.
when you look at the numbers that everyone else has.
But if you watch the games and then they do give it to him,
You see
he's
it.
not doing
You see
nothing.
it.
That's why you don't pass it to him.
Also, because I can show you a clip of it. They fail to recognize when Rudy Gobert has a decent mismatch that he for sure can get a bucket.
But
He had
you
Klay
think for
Thompson.
sure, right? For sure. There's
he
so
had Klay
many.
Thompson on him.
There's
bro.
so many times where he
That's-
doesn't
That's a
convert.
flip a coin.
No,
It's disgusting. Maybe he gets
It's a
double teamed when he
flip a
gets scared.
coin with
It's
Klay
bad.
Thompson on him.
Why
bro.
do you think I'm like, who the fuck? Where's a Rudy Gobert jersey? And if you do got one, we need to get you on the pod. We need to get you on the pod.
I need a Utah fan on the pod.
I need
And
you
a
to come
therapist.
in.
Comment
And a
below
therapist.
if you're a real Utah Jazz fan. We gotta talk to you. We gonna set it up Skype or something.
I'm burning
bro.
it. I'm
gotta
burning your
talk to
jersey.
you.
I need to get one so we could just burn it. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But anyway,
It's a waste of
I
money.
wouldn't invest.
the supporting cast in Bogdanovic and Conley seem to disappear in the closing moments of the games. Those guys perform really well first 3 quarters, fourth quarter. They seem to kind of disappear. Here is a crazy stat. The Jazz have lost a total of 32 games this season so far. Almost half of those have come after double-digit leads. So they're blowing, and not just recently, many games this season after a big lead.
This has been who they were the last 2 years under the surface, bro.
No, okay.
Under the
The
surface,
last
bro.
2 years, yeah.
They
for
choked
sure.
against Denver that year when Donovan Mitchell they were up 3-1 and Donovan Mitchell was dropping 50
Okay,
and all
yeah,
these
that
other
was
games,
tough.
They
bro.
lost in the bubble,
they
but the bubble
lost.
was crazy though.
That's
Game
what I'm talking
7,
about.
but
And then last year, Clippers chased them down.
The Clips.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
just
don't think highly
PG.
of the Clippers. Yeah, with Terrence Mann beat them, bruh.
That's true.
Come on now.
that's still
true.
so crazy because he even asked Rudy Gobert afterwards. He's like, "Yeah, the game plan was to let Terrence Mann shoot." No, the game plan is you need to sit your big ass down somewhere, bro, and go
Yeah.
put somebody else. What?
Well, let me ask you guys this
let
question.
Terrence Mann shoot?
Well, let me ask you guys this
I
question here.
mean,
Can
He
the
was
Jazz?
fucking him up like
he,
5 of 5.
he did. No, he did. But
Everybody knows what
considering
happened.
considering who Terrence was coming into that game, I feel the game plan. But there's no way y'all can stop him.
After he dropped more than 20, you better somebody lock
That's
up
what
that
I'm like,
man.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all couldn't stop him after a certain
Can
point.
the
What are you
Jazz
doing?
win against the gritty Grizzlies on their home court? The Jazz's home court. It's at Utah. To come closer to home court advantage in the playoffs. As of right now, they are the Mavericks have a 2-game lead for the 4 seed on the Jazz.
It is Memphis has the 2nd seed already.
Yeah.
They clinched it.
No.
So-
The
He's
Mavericks.
saying the
They're 2
Mavericks
games
and
away from the
Jazz,
Mavericks.
They're still
Yeah,
shaking
yeah.
around.
So the Mavericks have home court advantage because they're the 4 seed. They're the 5th
Yeah.
seed right now, the Jazz. But there's a 2-game lead with about 4 games left.
Yeah.
So let's start with you, Steven. Can the Jazz win against these Grizzlies at home?
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see being 100% honest. I don't see it looking pretty. There's nothing right now to make me feel like the Jazz have it there. Like even like watching their body language and even in the games they're losing, bro. It
Yeah.
doesn't look good.
He's a
It
Lakers
look-
fan, so he knows about body language.
Bro, Donovan Mitchell looks,
He looks-
like
he
somebody
looks
ran
awful.
his dog over.
He
bro.
looks awful.
Every
Oh.
time they lose.
And even the game where they're like not well, like yeah, and even if you're watching the games and the situations where they're not passing Rudy the ball, that's literally it. If you're looking at how the defense is being set up, it looks like they're playing it to where they're making him give Rudy the ball, and they're still choosing not to, and that's like blowing everything up. Can't do like yeah.
I said, oh, Lord
That's it.
Jesus, it's a fire.
There's a fire in there, man. It's a dumpster fire right now. Gifton, what
I'm
do you have to
surprised
say?
they're still in their standings at
Yeah.
this point, bruh, because we've seen, like for the last 2 months they've been in free fall, and we've kept saying it. I'm surprised they're still in this position, really.
Well, they have a great supporting cast. It's just
No,
it's
they
just
do.
uncharacteristic. It's
They
just like,
do.
come on,
They
man.
do. They do.
We expect so
They
much
do.
more, especially from you guys in the closing moments. You guys perform so well throughout the whole game, and then you just play like a whole different team in those closing moments.
Yeah.
Get in. Who do you got in this one?
Honestly, I don't think anything that can the Grizzlies. The like I said, like last week or the last or 2 episodes ago, the Grizzlies don't care who's in front of them. They're all playing their ass off.
And
They
they
all have great team ball play.
they got a taste of them last year.
And they got a taste of them last year. And then I think you alluded to it like pods ago. The Jazz are just a facade. They are
Frauds.
a facade. They are frauds. They are nothing but frauds. You can be in the 1st seed. You can be in the 4th seed. It doesn't matter.
Second round exit.
Second round exit. They're done. It doesn't matter. So
Hey,
I'm
you got 'em.
Memphis easy. Blowout.
Y'all
Blowout.
know how I love to argue with these guys, man. I love it.
Uh-oh.
So
Come on.
I'm gonna
Argue.
be honest
Say
with you.
it.
What are you gonna do?
Say it.
What?
Say it.
I got the Jazz.
Damn.
Well, oh no, not Don DeMarco, dog.
Help him.
Sorry about it. Here's the
pod's
reason why.
over.
He's going for
hey,
Rudy.
like I said, I love to argue with you guys.
Who the fuck bought a Rudy Gobert jersey? Now you about to go buy one.
Well, let me say this much. These guys, right? Okay. The Grizzlies.
Okay.
I know. I gotta really make up this. So the Grizzlies, right? They just, like you just said, they locked up this number 2 seed, right? These guys
Convincingly.
really
Forcibly.
don't really have that much to play for. In these moments, they don't have that much to play for.
Say that again.
The Grizzlies don't have much to play for right now.
Well,
What do you mean by
yes.
that?
and,
They already locked
like,
up the
'cause
second seed.
They have
And there's
secured
no
their
way of them
position.
getting
They're not gonna get
the
past.
first seed.
Obviously, but
Yeah, but
So for me, the Jazz are always really good at home. They're a different type of team when they're at home. For me, the matchups look pretty good too. If you look at how the teams stack up between one another. So there's all this criticism. Once you get a fire lit under your ass and you have all this motivation and you're at home, I'm sure the fans know exactly what the fuck they're in right now.
Yep.
If we know,
Fan shit.
and you know them Utah fans, they pretty nasty. So
racist.
I think that they're really gonna come in here, perform. They have a really deep staff. Like I said, once again, Mike Conley has been doing a lot better. In the beginning of the season, he wasn't there. He was injured, and now he's come back. Now he's starting to get into his own. And again, if all they have to do is just continue the roll from the first 3 quarters. Now, if they're doing that in the first 3 quarters and they have the crowd behind them,
Shouting racial
come
slurs.
on, you got to be in there. What's up with you bringing that shit up every single time, bro?
Because it's true.
It sucks.
Nah,
it
bruh.
sucks that
Utah
Utah's
is
like that. But I'm
Because
not
it's
gonna,
They've had the
true.
racial
Hold on,
slurs.
hold
What
on.
did they call Russell
I'm not
Westbrook?
gonna let
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
That
let
was in
one or
Utah.
2 bad fucking fans say everything about the Utah Jazz fans, because a lot of those fans most likely are not like that. I'm just gonna assume like that because I have a good heart. But let's talk about this much though. These guys are blowing 20-point leads. It's not looking good for them, but they have really something to play for right now. They have no choice but to come together, right? So for me,
I
at
hope
home,
so.
We'll see if
being
they
at
will.
home is big time for me. And then you're facing the Grizzlies without John Morant, and I know that they.
That's
Go
not.
ahead, you bring it in.
Yeah,
Bring in
that's
that
not the
stat.
problem.
I'm like, that's not a
The 20 and
facing
2.
worrying about John Moran is not what
20
you should be
and
worrying
2.
about
20
anymore.
20 and 2
Just
without Morant.
22
Just
without
focus.
Ja.
Just know you're playing the Grizzlies. I don't think it matters anymore whether Ja's there or not. Just be ready.
Let me just bring up this last little fact on this. Head coach Snyder has been so frustrated with these guys that he's yelling, he's getting on them, trying to be a great coach because he is a good coach.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just things that you can't really amend in that locker room right now, especially between Gobert and Rudy. I mean, Rudy and Gobert. But between Donovan and Gobert. But this guy's so frustrated that he has even lost his gum on the Chase Center floor, picks it up, and puts it in his mouth on the same play.
That guy's a savage.
Yeah,
Look,
that's pretty
3
gross.
second
Look,
rule.
bruh.
You know how livid you got to be to do that?
3 second rule.
Bruh, you can. I understand he going through it. The team Don't pick the gum.
Don't pick the gum.
Don't pick that gum back up, bro.
Throw that gum out, dog.
That's
Don't be
sick.
doing that. Gifton,